great week for NC State. They jumped up a bunch of spots in those playoff rankings to number 14, and a good special teams play leaping over a would-be tackler. What a return, almost out to midfield from Maurice Troel. So an excellent start for the Wolfpack. 47-yard return, and that gives great field position for the senior quarterback Ryan Finley. And he and the Wolfpack are going to move the ball through the air, you figure, quite a bit tonight on the ground on the very first play, and a nice start for the Wake Forest defense. That's one of their captains, the senior safety Cameron Glenn, making field position. Can they take advantage? Three-man rush. The throw is there, incomplete. A catch, but out of bounds. Kelvin Harmon, maybe 4th and 13, and you figure with that down a distance, probably a punt coming. So what a positive start for Wake Forest defense. They are big underdogs in this game tonight. Kind of a low line drive punt from A.J. Cole. It's going to bounce short. Dortch touched it, and the ball's on the turf. Now that's not the kind of big special teams play that Wake Forest was looking for, and I don't know what that was. That was just a mistake, and it goes down as a turnover. Huge for the Wolfpack.
Most exciting playmaker on this team. Really no reason to do that there. The indecisiveness cost him. And again, one of your best players, I think, trying to do too much. You've got a new quarterback, and they're telling you all week, hey, you got to be a difference maker. You got to do a little bit extra.
It's 2nd and a long 8. Gillespie gets the handoff right side, and he's got nowhere to go. Goes backwards. Sternad again. This is the guy with all the injuries and the shuffling on defense for Wake Forest. He is the guy who has stepped up more than anybody else. We'll get a first down at about the 2. Some pressure comes. Finley over the top, and it is incomplete. Knocked away. The receiver, Amezi, got his hands on the ball, I thought.
Amari Henderson, Ryan Finley puts it in a place where Amezi can go up and make the play. But look at that left hand of Henderson, just reaches in there, able to knock the football out. Wake Forest right now has got to be absolutely thrilled with how their defense has responded.
Yard field goal try, so number 3, hoping that it's just 3, and it is. That's all the damage done from the turnover on special teams.
Not the same pace we're used to seeing from them.
2nd fastest team in the country in terms of how fast they run the offense. They're going backwards now. Colburn dragged to the ground. Dexter Wright, the safety, is going to be 3rd down and long. And they get the play snap. Newman in the pocket is going to go, and not just deep, but very deep, way overthrown. It's 4th down. Maggio, who's got one of the best punter names, I think, in the country, and one of the best punter legs in the country. Fair catch at his brain. It's 3rd down and 4. Finley in the pocket, throws, and that one is a little bit high, off the hands, incomplete. Trying to go to Amezi again. It's 4th down. For Wake Forest, a little better punt return from Dortch. A high punt. There is a lot of wind swirling around. Dortch apparently did not signal fair catch. My goodness, he's taking a few risks.
Team here is a strong safety.
Yeah, he's had an incredible personal story and worked so hard. Carney stumbling forward, gets another Wake Forest first down close to midfield.
No hurry. This
time, hurry. Newman got knocked aside, and he gave the ball to Carney. That play was sort of off schedule right from the start. Now they lose a couple yards. It'll be 3rd down and long.
This is easy, but it's a little bit more manageable than 3rd and long.
They got it snapped quickly. Newman throws, and it's incomplete. That should have been caught. I think it was right off the hands of Scotty Washington.
This is an outstanding read by Newman. He's trying to work inside. There's a ton of congestion inside. Resets his feet, gets outside. You're going to see here with his eyes. Wanted to be inside. Look at the adjustment, and then the ball is perfectly thrown and just dropped. Really, this receiver group for Wake Forest has an opportunity to step up and win some one-on-one matchups against the secondary in NC State that struggled this year.
And NC State back on the field. And a handoff left side right there. Has been nowhere to go on the ground. And again, backwards, Ricky Person. He lost several yards on that first down carry. Negative rushing yards total. 2nd and 15. Finley took a hit, but delivered the ball right on target for an NC State first down across midfield. And that's the first catch for the big playmaker on the outside, Kelvin Harmon. Ryan Finley early. Maybe starting to get a little more comfortable. Downfield, and he's got a man. It's caught. That's Jacoby Myers. Well into Wake Forest territory, down to the 25.
His emotions in check.
Play fake, and he's rolling out. Whistled one over there. That was a heck of a throw. Harmon inside the 10 down to the 8. 60 yards in at first and goal. NC State handing it off, and the ground game has just been a huge negative. And credit the Demon Deacons. That's another TFL. Second chance here inside the 10. They settled for 3 the first time. This time dropped, and they're probably going to have to settle for 3 again. Myers, no guarantee he was going to get into the end zone here. In the final minute of this first quarter, the kick is up, and it is good. An underrated home field advantage and student section. Huge pressure, and Newman found a way to get it to Dortch, who gets swarmed. Tackled well short of the first down mark.
And he's giving out T-shirts before the game.
Yeah, a lot of personal effort from the head coach. Short punt, and it takes an NC State bounce. Have not converted to third down yet. Wolfpack, Finley, a little hesitation now. Not necessarily the strength of his game. He tried to run for it, got across midfield, held onto the ball, came up short. Does Dave Doran risk?
Your 40-yard dash is not the stat that matters. It's that 5-10-5 shuttle, and he's sub 4 seconds on that. That's incredible.
Until halftime, 6-0 Wolfpack, just a couple of field goals. Jamie Newman will hand it off to Cade Carney, who breaks another tackle and breaks out into the open. Carney with the stiff arm outside the 35, almost to the 40-yard line. It's plus the cards.
You got dummy signalers. That way you can't steal the signals.
That one, nice arm strength, and the catch, and another missed tackle. First down and much more. Sage Surratt, the redshirt freshman.
Well done.
It was. Newman in the pocket will go down. Now that's going to go down as a sack. Bradley Chubb will be proud on the sideline. James Smith-Williams gets there. It's not been easy. Hasn't been quite the same year rushing the passer up front. Newman took another hit, but that pass right on target to Dortch. Not a first down, but makes third down a lot different.
Situation.
So it's 3rd and 10. Newman throws over the top into coverage and almost intercepted. Great break on the ball by Moorhead, the safety. And he might be a little slow to get up. Try here, 47-yard attempt coming up. Good snap and hold. The kick is on the way, and that one is good. Plenty good. That's the best kick of the year, and Dave Clausen's pumped. Thistlebeck, Laura Rutledge is with us. A handoff play with a Wake Forest defender in the backfield almost immediately. A great run from Gillespie. He made a lot out of absolutely nothing. It's a first down Wolfpack.
NC State.
Prescott is back in the game. Finley, nice delivery to Harmon. Through traffic, he got close. I think he did. They're going to give him forward progress and say first down.
Receivers in the ACC, and he's tried to recruit taller receivers ever since then.
This one, same kind of spot. A lot of contact. Here comes the flag. Glenn covering Myers. Too much contact. Kick 2 field goals. Gillespie in as the tailback. Finley keeps. Ryan Finley, touchdown. And he lays it in at the end of the play. And Joey Jesse, who wins?
Oh, I think Jesse looks pretty fit to me.
Easily Jesse.
Really? Joey is going to take that very personally.
Well, you know the only thing, Jesse.
3rd and 9. Newman hangs in there. That one was one of those, I don't know if that's an out route, but he missed Surratt. It's incomplete, 4th down.
I think he's running full speed, and you're asking him to adjust.
Kind of a low punt. Thomas rushes up and makes the fair catch.
All of a sudden, Wake gets aggressive.
Harmon went out of bounds, but because he got shoved, they kept the clock rolling. Now Finley goes down and takes the sack, and the Wolfpack are going to have to burn their second timeout, so that's a very big play.
Down in the box.
3rd down and 12. Finley almost threw an interception into coverage, and that probably should have been picked. Jasir Taylor, the sophomore, got his hands on it. Instead, a punt coming up for the Wolfpack. Kind of a short punt. Will be down close to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 10. Option style play and a great move. Newman on his feet. Here's a big run coming. Out to midfield. He will go out of bounds, but Jamie Newman, that looked like it might be a negative play. Instead, a Wake Forest. They'll hand the ball to Colburn. Nice cut. Out into the open. Colburn first down inside the 25. And one more broken tackle away, maybe from the end zone. Newman takes a snap. Colburn goes backwards. He lost a yard. Maybe the quick tempo hurt the Demon Deacons in that instance. Looks like the field goal team's coming on the field. The true freshman kicker. The hold was a good one, and the kick is good. 9 plays, 59 yards. It ends up with just 3. So it's 2nd and 10. That was an incompletion. And that one stuffed by NC State. No matter who had the ball, they were going backwards. A loss on the play. Let's go down to Laura. 3rd and long. Newman in the pocket. Newman will go down. Nowhere to go with the football. He takes the sack. And the NC State defense, one of their best sequences of the night.
Yeah, and this is with
Maggio, the punter, will line one short, and it's going to be a running catch in Wake Forest territory. NC State, more great field position for the Wolfpack. Quiet here on 3rd down when the offense is on the field. Finley will hand it off, left side running, and a big hole for a 1st down and more inside the 15, close to the 10. Reggie Gillespie.
this is
3rd and 7. Finley. That snap was not quite perfect, and I don't know if that interrupted the rhythm of that play or what, but that play stopped well short. It's 4th down. CJ Riley with the catch. First time I noticed Bradbury there shaking that right hand. Low field goal try, and just good enough. Wow, that was unconventional from 23 yards out.
Wait, they got to just figure it out.
It has been a problem for them. Well, a new running back in for Wake Forest, and the Wolfpack are starting to swarm against the run. Christian Beal-Smith, Jermaine Pratt helped get him to the ground for a big loss. First start, Newman with lots of time going deep, left sideline. It is hauled in, caught. That's Sage Surratt again. Wow, what a throw and what a catch.
what a throw and what a catch. It's an outstanding throw, just a straight go ball. And Newman throws on time. That is outstanding.
One-handed.
Surratt, a big guy, does a good job running, fighting for the football. Really could have had pass interference. Outstanding catch.
And now the quick tempo. They're going deep to the other side, and a great catch on this side from Alex Bachman. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Well, you will not see 2 better back-to-back catches, and give the quarterback some credit too. The big gain to get into scoring position, and then that one to cash it in from 38 yards away.
Well, maybe it's contagious, but Bachman, great hands, more of a possession receiver, but this is an amazing catch if it stands. Well done. Great throw, great catch, back to back. And Wake Forest trying to make a game of this.
Honest about his quarterback. 2nd and 11 for Finley and NC State. Nice delivery across the middle. That's good for a Wolfpack 1st down to Jacoby Myers.
Name recognition, but we like him. We like him a lot.
Finley looked to me like he almost stumbled. A couple different play fakes, and he drops one over the top, and there's an answer for NC State. That's the Wolfpack's version of the one-handed catch, Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, one of the ways, I mean, it's a play action, fake the around, and then a throw to one of these big wide receivers, and then a great adjustment by Myers. You know, we're talking about it. It's raining. That's an outstanding catch on an adjustment on a ball thrown right behind him.
Done. So 3rd down, NC State, start of the 4th quarter. A competitive game and a nice pass. And a broken tackle out in the open. Amezi, touchdown, Wolfpack. "35 yards, the tug-of-war back in favor of NC State.
Primarily a running team, not ideal.
Pressure again, Newman buying time. Newman goes down, not enough time. Murchison gets the sack. Coming, and a nice high kick. Fair catch signal. Fair catch made at the 31-yard line.
2nd down to 3rd down, playing a lot of different players on defense because of the injury situation.
The catch and turn upfield. Thayer Thomas, they think he's going to be a good one. Slot possession type receiver, a redshirt freshman for a big game. NC State's got a great quarterback tradition in recent years. Going back to Phillip Rivers. Finley that time will throw a little bit high, incomplete. Trying to find Harmon. There is a flag down. Big play for the Wake Forest defense. They bring some pressure, but it was picked up down the sideline, and a perfect delivery. The ball pops out though. I thought again that was a chance for a catch. We'll have to watch it. Dave Clausen's pumped up CJ Riley. It looked to me like a great throw, but incomplete. And NC State turns it over on downs. And they need points. Option, fake pitch, and a good decision by Newman. There's some of that power and athleticism. That's another Wake Forest first down.
Touchdown here.
That's what I would think. 3rd and 2. Newman in the pocket. Over the top, he's got his man Dortch. Touchdown! That time they beat Stephen Griffin. And Greg Dortch with the touchdown delivery. It's back to a much closer game. 19 yards for the Demon Deacons touchdown. Practiced this season since fall camp. He got hurt at the end of fall camp. Finley to his favorite target. Harmon another catch. That's his 12th of the game, and he goes over 100 yards. 13 targets for. I mean, Wake Forest has their timeouts, but the time is not on their side. Harmon with the catch. That's a Wolfpack first down into Wake Forest territory. You're in a spot if you give up a tap. So let's see what the Wolfpack have in mind. 3rd and 14. And they are back to pass. Finley looking across the middle. Throws across the middle. And the pass is caught. Now the stop was short of the first down. And Dave Clawson sprints on the field to use that final timeout. You got 4th down and about 3. You're in field goal range. That's a chance. Finley looking right, throws right, and it is incomplete. Incomplete through the hands of Thayer Thomas. What a stop for the Demon Deacons, and they have life in this game. Wake Forest, one thing is they are used to going fast. That's a normal tempo for their offense. What a delivery to Dortch in the middle of the field. A penalty flag comes flying in, but he made the catch, and I would guess this is going against the defense, and the catch will stand. 18th ranked team in the country. Trying to come from behind. Some pressure picked up. Newman throws, and it is caught by Dortch. Dortch fighting, and he gets out of bounds. And they got very close to that field goal line. It is a first down, Wake Forest. Newman all alone in the backfield. Pressure comes, and he gets rid of it. Across the middle, and down the middle, toward the end zone. Touchdown! Frudenthal, the tight end. And there was a collision that helped spring him free. 32 yards. And they are stunned here in Raleigh. It's a 3-point lead for Wake Forest. Forget about the field goal with a huge extra point coming up. Wow. They don't use the tight end very much in this offense. They found a good time to do it. That offensive line picked up some more pressure. Newman made the throw. This is a big point after. It is up and it is good. NC State needs a touchdown with only 30 seconds remaining in this one.
I don't think any of us can believe it.
Well, it's shocking. Listen, Wake goes empty. You're getting a blitz from here. It's zero coverage. The guy covering the tight end is all the way back there because it's zero coverage. It makes it an easy read for Newman. Ball comes out, but then there's a collision because of where the free safety is trying to cover the tight end from. I'm actually shocked that they decided to bring that type of pressure in this situation. I mean, you basically are setting yourself up to give up a big play. It's all out blitz man coverage rather than just trying to keep everything in front of you.
And what a performance by Wake Forest. Finley will throw, and that one is caught. 9 seconds. They will stop the clock on the catch. Super prevent defense now. Finley, clock winding, will throw to the sideline, and they do get out of bounds near midfield. 4 seconds, probably for your final shot here, right? Oh, should be the final play. Finley will step up and get everything he can into the ball and heave it toward the end zone. Here we go. Jump ball is intercepted. Intercepted, Wake Forest. What a win for the Demon Deacons on the road against a top 15 team. Stunning. Ryan Finley and the Wolfpack, 27-23, the final score.
Listen, I think Laura made a good point about the wind. You know, the wind kind of in his face. The ball doesn't quite get there, and as you mentioned, you got big receivers down there playing free safety.
I thought this was a well-executed play by both the offense and the defense. The throw's not really as high as you'd like, but what a win for Wake Forest. What an opportunity for Jamie Newman, and he took advantage of it. Big win on the road. Very impressed. Really a great football game.
Starting quarterback hurt, starting tailback hurt, your defense decimated, moving people around, and somehow you beat a top 15 team away from home. Impressive.
Dave Clawson said Jamie Newton had to win the game in the second half. He did just that.
JP Sounds.